On a foggy night in June 1962, the dark waters of San Francisco Bay lapped quietly against the cold concrete walls of Alcatraz Island. Known as the Rock, Alcatraz was home to some of America's most notorious criminals. It was deemed inescapable, a fortress where no man could break free, and survive the treacherous waters surrounding it. But this night would prove different. In cell block B, 3 inmates, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers, John and Clarence, lay awake in their bunks, hearts pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. Over the past year, they had meticulously crafted an audacious escape plan. Tonight was the night they would put it to the test. Their journey began months earlier with the discovery of a small air vent behind each of their cells. Morris, a brilliant and resourceful man, had orchestrated the entire scheme. Using stolen tools, a spoon, a saw blade, and a makeshift drill powered by a vacuum cleaner motor, they gradually chipped away at the vents, enlarging the openings until they could squeeze through. The men had also fashioned life vests and a raft from raincoats, sewing them together with thread from the prison's workshops. They tested the makeshift raft in the prison laundry room, ensuring it could hold their weight and withstand the frigid waters of the bay. That night, as the guards made their rounds, the three men went to work. Silently, they removed the fake vents and crawled into the narrow utility corridor behind their cells. This hidden passage, seldom inspected by the guards, led them up to the roof of the cell block. With hearts in their throats, they climbed the plumbing pipes and reached the top. The night air was thick with fog, reducing visibility to a mere few feet. This played to their advantage, shrouding their movements from the ever-watchful tower guards. Carefully, they crept across the rooftop, avoiding the spotlights that intermittently swept the area. Reaching the northeast corner of the prison, they descended a drain pipe and made their way to the shore. There, hidden behind a cluster of rocks, lay their painstakingly prepared raft. With trembling hands, they inflated the raft, using a concertina they had converted into a bellows. Each man worked in tense silence, the only sounds being the hiss of air filling the raft and the distant clank of the prison's machinery. Finally, the raft was ready. They donned their life vests and pushed off from the shore, paddling with pieces of wood scavenged from the prison's workshops. The current was strong, the water icy cold, but adrenaline and the hope of freedom drove them onward. Back in the prison, dawn began to break, and the guards conducted their morning count. Panic set in when they discovered the 3 empty cells. Alarms blared, and a massive manhunt was launched, with boats and helicopters scouring the bay. The escapees, however, were nowhere to be found. The raft, their lifeline to freedom, had vanished into the foggy abyss. Speculation ran wild. Some believed the men had drowned, their bodies swept away by the powerful currents. Others suggested they had made it to shore and disappeared into the anonymity of a bustling city. The truth remained elusive. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into years, yet no conclusive evidence emerged. Occasional sightings and cryptic messages fueled rumors that the men had survived and were living out their days in South America. The FBI pursued every lead, but the trail always went cold. The mystery of the Alcatraz escape endured, captivating the public's imagination. Some called it the greatest prison break in history, a testament to human ingenuity and the unyielding desire for freedom. Others saw it as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the perils that lay beyond the bars of confinement. As the years passed, the legend of Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers grew, their daring escape becoming a part of Alcatraz's dark lore. The Rock, once an impenetrable fortress, now stood as a silent witness to the audacity of 3 men who dared to dream of a life beyond its unforgiving walls. And so, the foggy nights in San Francisco Bay continue to whisper their tale, a story of courage, desperation, and the enduring hope for freedom. The truth of what happened to the men who escaped Alcatraz remains a mystery, a puzzle that time has yet to solve. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give a like, share, and subscribe to receive notification when we drop new content.